Hello, everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Saturday, October 2nd. And on our show today, we sat down with Sherry Kinnison. Now, she is a breast cancer survivor, and she is going to talk to us about how BreastLink helped her on her journey to being in remission. And then we have the Reform Temple with Beverly Genero and Carol Bowler. And of course, they always have lots of great stuff going on. All right, let's take a look at our weather. We are looking at nice skies this weekend. A little on the warm side today, but we will start cooling down tomorrow, Sunday, and then Monday. Today we're looking at 88-61, tomorrow 84-61, and then by Monday, 81-64. If you're traveling in the state of California, the beaches are looking great. Mountains look pretty good too, with overnights in the low 30s. Beaches are 83-66, Santa Barbara 76-60, San Diego 84-67, Tahoe 72-35, Mammoth 68-30, Big Bear 68-35, and then Palm Springs 96 with an overnight of 71, and Las Vegas 90-64. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:46, and our sunset will be at 6:33, and this is from the Nix Center. And thank you so much, Joel, for saying that in. Great place to visit. And if you have a photo that you would like to share with our community, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, when we come back, we will have Sherry Kinnison on behalf of BreastLink. Stick around.
I would like my patient to have a very positive experience, one that they feel comfortable, they feel it's a safe environment. For me, I feel a personal relationship is the most important, more than the actual dentistry itself. I can earn their trust and they can feel comfortable, and it allows me to do my job the best. And that means a lot to me.
What sets Maypro apart from other cleaning companies? Well, for starters, we're pros. So we're pro scrubbing, dusting, shining. We're pro kid and pet friendly. We're pro doing things your way, like not touching your messy desk. We're pro neat freak. We're pro affordable and pro Monday afternoons because that time was just right for you. In short, Maypro is pro you. Made Pro, because your standards aren't standard.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Sherry Kinnison, who is here on behalf of BreastLink. Well, Sherry, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, allowing me to testify.
Well, we're testifying because BreastLink has been a very important part of your life and your ongoing journey with breast cancer. So I would love for you to tell us your story. But first, just tell me a little bit about yourself.
You know, the arts has always been part of my life. You know, we had a theater for 30 years, and musical theater was always the fun job that I got to live, and it was just wonderful. Mm-hmm. And just before the pandemic, we sold our business, thank God. And so that really, you know, it's kind of retirement, but yet now I still focus. And with the pandemic, we've done most of our help with women, newly diagnosed patients, over the phone. Oh. So luckily, we could still communicate with them, but you know, nothing like sitting in the chair next to them and holding their hand.
Right.
And so BreastLink will always be part of my life, part of my give back. I'm a 16-year survivor, hallelujah. And, you know, I went there on the recommendation of my doctor, who knew Dr. West, and at that time. And so, oh my gosh, I'm so thankful, because I did have a first diagnosis, and it was not good. And I walked out of there and said, I'm not coming back. And the next day, Dr. West called me and said, good morning, let's talk about this. And, you know, I was not ready to talk about this a day later. Right. But I went in at 7:30 that evening. He did a biopsy, and the rest is history. And that was in 2004. I did neoadjuvant, which is preoperative chemo.
Okay.
And then April 27th of 2005, I did a mastectomy. And I was on Arimidex for 3 years, and then I think tamoxifen for the last 2. And so thank God for, and Dr. Link was my oncologist at BreastLink. Yep. And he is just a wealth of knowledge. And that's the biggest thing about helping a newly diagnosed patient, is saying, you know what, know your team, become educated, get to know your doctors, and know that they are working with you. And that's the thing about BreastLink. It was a team, and you had your oncologist, you had your surgeon, you had your radiologist. It brought calm to a fearful person. And because the first thing you feel is fear, and it is unbelievable.
Right. Well, you're describing a group of people that serve as a family, right? They serve as an extended family, because not always did you have your family with you when you had to go for treatment.
No, you don't. Luckily, and I have to tell you, I had 2 brothers. I didn't have sisters, and I always wanted a sister. You become a sisterhood like no other. You know, it comes to the cancer diagnosis, and then all of these women that surround you, and they become your friends, they become your sisters. And it's just, to this day, you know, I've made some of the best friends that I still have in my life because of that. And they're able to help you and get you through. And that's the thing, you know, I know the fear that I had, and I know that I can help that next patient that's newly diagnosed. If I could do it, you can do it. And, you know, she looks at me with hope. She looks at me with survival, and she knows that, wow, 16 years is a long time. And now newly diagnosed patients, if they catch it in time, it's almost 100% survival rate.
Yeah, the technology is really, I mean, it's changed since you were diagnosed, for sure. And it's changing all the time. And I mean, that's a good thing, because then many people don't have to go through some of the things that were happening to people before. So that is a great thing. So you mentioned that you were on a particular medication for the last 2 years. Is that the only thing that you've been having to take? Or are you on anything?
I don't take anything now. I'm free of it. Usually the doctors will put you on it for 5 years.
Oh, okay.
And now some women will take it 10. Dr. West, one of his first patients, who was a handholder to me, Jenny, she took it for 20 years. She wouldn't go off of it. So it didn't do anything to her. But you know what? She wanted to take it. It gave her a comfort, and she did. But no, I don't. I'm on nothing. And but, you know.
Are you back doing everything that you love to do? I know you mentioned off camera that you have grandchildren that you're visiting, so you're able to see them.
You know, every day I can get up and say, I'm still standing, and I have a happy dance. And I'm here with my grandbabies. I have a 9-year-old granddaughter and a 3-year-old grandson. And oh my gosh, and just being with my daughter, she's an only child. Watching them grow is just something that wasn't possible for a lot of women in the past. But you know, with new technology and new medications and new things, I mean, 20 years ago, it was a death sentence for women.
Yeah.
And it's a journey. it's a journey out of your life. It's going to take a year of your life. I can tell you that. And, when we go in with the doctor and diagnose the new patient, you know what? You're honest with them. And that's the thing. They look at me and they know that I'm going to be honest,
Right.
but they also look at me and know that, you know what, I can survive and I can get through this. It is a journey, but
Right.
we're still standing and we're alive. And that's the biggest part of it.
Yeah.
We can preach to the highest heaven. There is hope.
And obviously you're a testament to that, because you have had the 16-year journey to where you are today, which is an awesome outcome, right? I mean,
Yes.
These are the kinds of stories that you can share with those folks who, upon being diagnosed, are probably, like you said, so fearful and afraid of dying and what's going to happen to their children and what's going to happen to their family. So having a kind of a blueprint for them to show them just how successful they can be must be so kind of encouraging.
It is really encouraging. And every year, you look at that first year that you've got through the first year, and then they tell you, you know what, you have a 5-year window. You get through that first 5 years, because in that first 5 years, they're still doing your CT scans and your PET scans and your mammograms, and we still do mammograms. And now, early diagnosis is the best medicine that you can do. And I tell young women, please, if you start at 35, you get a base for what they need to look for, and then when you're 40 and when you're 45, and it's just early detection. Be your own advocate of breast cancer and any kind of cancer, but you have to be your own advocate.
Right. Now, of course, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And with that said, what are some tips that you would like to, you just gave one about the mammograms and getting early, but what are some other things that you would like people to be aware of during this time?
Early detection, be around positive people, that's just a must. We are doing a grit cycle, and grit cycle there in Newport Beach. I think there's 3 different, Monarch Beach, Newport Beach, and they are going to donate to a pinkjourneyfoundation.org, which is a breast cancer foundation.
Okay.
And if you want to, join the grit cycle, please do. A lot of people put their wares out there to sell for the month of October, and a lot of them don't donate. Part of the money, they'll tell you they are, but they aren't. So just be aware of where you put your money, where you donate for the month of October. It's for us, it's an everyday journey. It's not just the month of October, but the month of October does bring awareness. It gets people out, and it gets women out there, and they start thinking and be around your friends, and just be aware of what you do in the month of October, and try to give as much as you can, and do your runs. Get out there and be part of, join those 5Ks or 10Ks, whatever they're doing, and look up the grit cycle on peakjourney.org. Exercise, we know, and diet, we know, it works. So just be aware.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. Good luck to you, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm just, do the happy dance every day.
Well, you go enjoy those grandbabies of yours.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. And we'll be right back after this.
At our new Memorial Wave Imaging Center in Laguna Woods, formerly Orange County Diagnostics, you can expect the same precise imaging, multiple modalities for your imaging needs, and the same friendly staff with medical providers like Dr. Syed Sharakni. The Laguna Woods Transportation Service offers convenient access right to our door, and we continue to provide the care and compassion that you expect from our new Wave Laguna Woods location.
Are your hearing aids not working as well as you'd like? The person who programs your hearing aids is way more important than how much you spent on them. The good news is that we can help. I'm a retired electronics engineer who will precisely reprogram your hearing aids to your unique hearing loss. If that doesn't give you significantly better hearing, I won't charge you a dime. You have nothing to lose and better hearing to gain. So call Hearing Remedy right now and ask for your personal better hearing appointment.
Introducing Raya's Paradise San Clemente. Boasting a total of 50 luxurious apartments, Raya's Paradise is complete with a multitude of amenities, including a rooftop lounge, restaurant, fitness studio, outdoor courtyards, and beauty salon. Embrace the San Clemente lifestyle with stunning ocean views and the look and feel of a high-end resort. Our doors will be opening soon. Visit us online or call for more information. Raya's Paradise, a tradition of quality care.
Welcome back. Today I am joined by Carol Bowler and Beverly Genero of the Reform Temple. Well, hi, ladies. Welcome.
Hi, Lisa. Thank you for having us back again.
You're welcome. You guys always have great information and a very active club. So we're happy to have you with us. And you've got lots of things to share. So Beverly, take it away.
Well, okay. First, I want to mention that our observance of the high holidays were absolutely beautiful and inspiring. We had around 200 people attending on both in person and on Zoom. And it was a wonderful thing for everyone. As part of our high holidays, we always have a food drive for South County Outreach Pantry. And this year, I'm happy to report that we received almost 1,000 pounds of non-perishable food items and $2,200 in cash donations to go for that. We want to thank all our members and other members of the community who supported that effort. It's a very worthy cause, and we're appreciative. On September 10th, 13 women took part in the Binay Mitzvah service. Around 200 people attended and watched these women who studied for the past year participate in the service. Mm-hmm. Until recent times, by the way, only men and boys could have that opportunity. So it was a really special celebration.
That's great.
We built a sukkah in the clubhouse patio on the holiday of Sukkot. And on October 1st, we celebrated the Simchat Torah when we complete the reading of the Torah. And we rewrap and rewind the whole thing and start over again on with Genesis, indicating the continuation of the book. We never stop reading and studying. It's a continuing process, continuing. Mm-hmm. Our book club meets every second Tuesday each month, and the next meeting will be in person and also virtual on October 10th, when they'll be discussing The Color of Water by James McBride. I read the book, and it's fabulous, really good. So it's interesting and timely.
Is that just a book, or was there was there a movie similar?
I didn't see a movie like that.
Okay.
With that one, but it's amazing, a story of a woman who marries a Black man, and it's a story of their children and their family. So I think it's something that people will enjoy, and new members are welcome to join in. If you have any questions, please call Harriet Schwartz, 949-454-9211. And now Carol's going to tell a little bit about wonderful fundraiser we have coming up for the temple.
Okay.
Thanks, Beverly. Hi, Lisa. Well, we're very excited about a delightful film that we will be showing called Yoo-Hoo, Mrs. Goldberg. It's the affectionate biography of an American show business icon, Gertrude Berg. This will take place on October 18th, which is a Monday, 6:30 p.m., Clubhouse 5. Tickets are $18 for members and $21 for non-members, and I will in a few minutes tell you exactly how to order tickets. But the question I want to talk to you about today is, who was Gertrude Berg? While most of our generation know the answer to that question, many of us are not aware that of the numerous contributions that she made to radio and TV broadcasting that are standard today. She was truly a pioneer. First and foremost, she created the character of Molly Goldberg and the Goldbergs, which was the very first domestic sitcom. And it followed the trials and tribulations of a Bronx Jewish family and their wise matriarch. The series ran on radio from 1929 to 1945, and then on television from 1945 to 1955. So by the end of her career, she had written, produced, and starred in over 12,000 scripts.
Wow.
Which is remarkable. She did all this in the decades of the 30s, 40s, and 50s when anti-Semitism was rampant, not only in the United States, but European Jewry was being destroyed. Her rise to power as a producer, a star, and a writer of radio and TV, the versions of the Goldbergs, made her one of the wealthiest and most powerful of broadcasters. You could say she was the Oprah Winfrey of her day. At one time, she was second in popularity only to Eleanor Roosevelt.
Wow.
And she created a media empire, including a monthly column that she wrote. She was the first woman to win an Emmy, and she won a Tony for Best Actress for her role in Broadway in Majority of One. Now, you certainly don't have to be Jewish to love Molly. Her popularity can be explained for many reasons. She created a set of endearing characters that audience, Jewish or not, could identify with. She created a narrative that spoke to people of many cultures, many races, and religions. So join us for the rest of the story and meet the woman behind Molly Goldberg, because Molly Goldberg was a character that she played, but there was much more to her than Molly Goldberg, and it's all documented in the film. It's sure to be a memorable evening. Dessert will be served, and it will be individually packaged, so you can take it home with you, or you can eat it right there at the event. Proof of vaccination and masks will be required. And now to order tickets, you have two options. You can order by mail by sending a check, as I said, $18 for members and $21 for non-members, to Reformed Temple of Laguna Woods, P.O. Box 2833, Laguna Hills, California, 92654. And be sure you include your name, your phone number, and your email. Additionally, you can go to LagunaWoodsVillage.com and then go on to clubs, then to Reformed Temple of Laguna Woods. And when you get on our site, click on donate, and there's a little pencil icon that comes up. And when you do see that icon come up, you type in YooHoo and complete the form and pay with your credit card. So again, we look forward to seeing everyone there. It's going to be a memorable evening, and it's going to be fun. And we're really excited about it, and we are looking forward to welcoming everyone in the community. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carol.
Thank you, Carol. And remember, that's YooHoo, not woohoo.
Yes, not woo.
Or Yahoo.
And not Yahoo.
Yeah, not Yahoo. But we'll take it if you do that. We'll know what you're talking about.
Everyone is welcome to attend our Friday night services. They're every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Verification of vaccination masks are required for attendance at all of our in-person events for the temple. Services are also on Zoom. As an inclusive temple, we welcome all those who wish to pray with our Jewish community. Please contact me for membership applications at 949-829-6633. And we look forward to praying and spending time with you. Thanks, Lisa. It's been great.
Welcome. Thank you, ladies. Nice to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Have a wonderful day.
You too. And we'll be right back after this.
Beautiful weather is here, and nothing should stop you from getting outside and doing what you love with who you love, especially arthritic pain and fibromyalgia. At OC Vitality Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine, our experienced and compassionate doctors offer innovative and personalized medical solutions to treat your pain and stiffness. We're conveniently located right next to the Laguna Woods Community Center.
I'm Dr. Dimitri Gruer. Give us a call today to see how we can help you get out of pain and get back to living.
Pacific Cremation Services offers you the ultimate freedom to become one with the salty breezes and brilliant sunset reflections. A scattering at sea is a unique, beautiful way to honor the life of anyone who chooses to be cremated. We help you plan the details and understand what to expect. Choose from our 3 simple plans and let us help you start the process of healing and life celebration. Contact us at pacificcremationservices.com to create a personalized service at sea today.
I started Sterling Financial under the premise that there was a need for integrity in this industry as well as quality service.
There's such volatility in the stock market. One day it could be up 100 points, the next day it could be down 500 points. Well, what we like to do is be able to have people go to bed and wake up the next morning knowing that their money is safe and secure.
That's what we try to do here at Sterling Financial Advisors, is to create peace of mind and quality of life in retirement.
Our movie for today is called Mia and the White Lion, and you can enjoy that today at 2 p.m. with subtitles, 6 p.m. without subtitles, and that is brought to you by Hogue. Now, don't forget that today is the Village Bazaar, and you can participate at the bazaar at Clubhouse 5 parking lot, and that is going to be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and of course, you can browse for sale wares and secondhand items, and it will be from local artisans and vendors. Now, if you need any information, you can go ahead and send an email to recreation@vmsinc.org. But since it's today and at 10 a.m., I think I would just stop on by and see what you might like. Also coming up on October 7th from 9 to 10:30 in the morning is going to be a discussion with Neil Kelly, who is going to go over the Orange County elections, security, integrity, and auditing. Now, of course, all of those people on there are in conjunction with that. It's kind of a collaboration. If you want more information about that, the best place to go is to ocvote.org. All right. Also, Monday, October 11th from 10 to 11 in the morning, the Alzheimer's Orange County is going to have a along with Fit Brain Club, is going to have an event, and they're going to have speaker Ben Allen, who's going to talk all about effects of Alzheimer's on the brain. So you might want to check that out. And of course, you can always get in touch with sunshinelute@gmail.com, and she can have that information for you. And then one last thing I wanted to let you know is Tuesday, October 12th, there's going to be a drive-through flu shot clinic, and that'll be at the Florence Sylvester Senior Center parking lot, and that is brought to you by Memorial Care, and they will go ahead and administer those shots to you as you need them, and that'll be Tuesday, October 12th, 1 to 3 p.m. All right, let's take a look at our weather before you enjoy the rest of our Saturday and Sunday. Looking pretty nice, 88-61, 84-61, 81-64. If you're traveling in California, take a look at these numbers. Look really nice at the beaches, 80s, and overnights in the 60s, and the mountains are in the high 60s, low 70s, with overnight in the 30s, and Palm Springs and Las Vegas, 96, 71, and 90, 64. Have a great day in the Village. Join us again on Monday morning at 9 a.m., and we will have the election candidate winners announced right here on Village Television. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.